Good evening, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Anna, Nora's little sister, and maid of honor alongside Rory. Growing up with an 11-year age gap between us meant that in many ways I got to watch her grow up, almost like a second mom and best friend rolled into one. I've spent my whole life looking up to Nora. She's always been more than a sister to me. She's been a role model, someone whose strength I've admired, and someone who has quietly taught me how to be a better person just by the way she chooses to live her life. Whether it was her kindness, her determination, or the way she treats people, Nora has set an example that I've carried with me, and I am so incredibly blessed to have grown up with her guidance, even when she didn't realize the good example she was setting for me. One of the things I admire most about Nora is how giving she is. She always puts the needs of others, especially me, before her own. That could be family, friends, or anyone lucky enough to be in her life. But it doesn't matter, because her generosity isn't about favors or what she'll get in return. It's out of the good in her heart. She shows up for her people day in and day out, and that selflessness and care will one day make her an incredible mother. I know that any child, lucky enough to have her, will be surrounded by love, guidance, and a special attention that only Nora can give. Nora has an amazing gift for making everyone around her feel valued and appreciated. She's strong, kind, and yes, a little stubborn, but always in the best way. Her laugh can light up a whole room, and her heart is even bigger than her smile. So I always knew it would take someone truly extraordinary to stand beside her for life. And then came Phil. From the start, it was clear how happy he made her. I've watched the way Nora looks at him and the way he looks back at her, like she's not just the love of his life, but his safe place, his joy, his everything. As her little sister, I couldn't have asked for a better partner for her, or a better brother-in-law for me. The memories I cherish most with Nora aren't from big events, but from the simple nights we've shared together. Our late night sushi and ramen runs, the sleepovers that always lasted just a little bit too long, the laughing until we peed our pants, and even the quiet moments we spent talking about everything and nothing. These nights weren't just a good time. They were our way of building a bond that means the world to me. In those moments, I felt how much Nora values connection and how she yearns to better understand your soul, all while receiving the love she so effortlessly brings to the table. Memories like these remind me that I don't just have a big sister, but I have a built-in best friend for life. Sisters by chance, friends by choice, always. And to Phil, I hope you enjoy growing old with Nora just as much as I enjoyed growing up with her.
My experience growing up with Nora was much different, but equally as magical as Anna's. Being 4 years younger, I've never known a world without Nora, nor do I ever want to. When Nora and Phil started dating, I'll be honest, I was a little upset. Not due to any fault of Phil's, but because I've never wanted to share her with anyone. Our entire childhood, I walked through life with my head in the clouds. For as long as I can remember, Nora has been my tether. I knew I was safe with her keeping me down to earth. There was no question she couldn't answer, and no problem she couldn't solve. I could float along anywhere, rest assured that she was my safe space was always within arm's reach. Literally, we shared a bed. Shortly after Nora and Phil moved in together, my perspective changed, taking up a near permanent residence in their home and subjecting Philip to hours of whatever scheme Nora and I had come up with that night. I quickly found myself with an additional brother. After countless nights of Mario Party and Below Deck, I began to see things for what they really were. Nora, my tether, my safe space, was just as far into the clouds as I was. It was Phil that kept her, and in turn me, grounded. One particular night that sticks with me, I was alone in their Eastie apartment dog-sitting Kaya, and I, of course, had the shower as hot as it could get, It's not my water bill to worry about. The thick cloud of steam revealed several little doodles and love notes written on the shower door for the other to find. My favorite being a heart innocently filled in with a P plus N in my sister's handwriting. Phil, thank you for bringing back the Nora I spent my childhood with. You bring out a joy in her that I've only ever seen picking raspberries on Fox Street in the early 2000s summer sun. Thank you for keeping her down to earth and for being her safe space. And thank you for loving her in the way that she deserves. Nora has always and will always be my everything. For the first time in our lives, I'm somewhat willing to share her. Even if that means always losing in Nintendo games to a guy who plays as Monty Mole. In all seriousness, I love you both. You remind me what true love is, and I feel so lucky to have such a beautiful friendship with you both. I'd wish you a loving and happy marriage, but I have no doubt that that's what the future holds for you. I love you both endlessly. I'm overjoyed to share this night and this lifetime with you. Thank you both for loving me unconditionally. You have no idea how much I cherish you. To the beautiful couple, here's to you. May you have nothing but love and joy in your lives. Cheers, Slancha, and Nastrovia.
Thank you for the kind words, Rory and Hannah. Let's hear it one more time for these guys.